Hey viewers, welcome to another game as a Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing a Varus game, which is actually the first one, and I'm not sure who of the two I will be casting. So this is the original skill versus, well, someone with an actual skin. Yeah, we are casting the guy with the original skin, it seems. Which is fine, of course. I totally support people who don't buy skins because I don't buy skins. So, anyhow, we are in bottom lane here. And just so you know, this is not going to be an awesome game because he sent this to me just to, well, to make sure that I could actually cast a Varus game. And, oh, hang on. Whatever. Yeah, and I really appreciate that because I really like to have all of the new champions on here, and so as soon as you have a game with a new champion, you know, as soon as a new champion comes out, the first one who sends me a game gets on my channel, no matter what the game is. So even if it's like a really bad game, I just want to see how a champion handles and how a champion works in lane. So we're going to have a Varus versus Varus. Fortunately, we can keep them apart quite easily. And yeah. So let's discuss the skills a little bit. First of all, the Living Vengeance. On a kill of assist or assist, Varus gains 40% attack speed, and on a minion kill 20% attack speed for 3 seconds versus 40% for 6 seconds. So that means that double kills and, well, kills after minions are, well, if you can get a minion kill first, then you will do a lot more damage, and once you get the first kill, you should be able to get a second kill quickly. Because 6 seconds of 40% extra attack speed is a really big deal, actually. It's probably not enough to call it overpowered, but it is definitely a very good thing to have. So he's going to do very well in team fights as well as yeah, in the bottom lane, I guess, because once you kill one of the two, the other one will have to really run away to make sure that he doesn't get killed. So yeah, I'm missing a few last hits here, but that's hardly the point. I'm just going to go on with the skills. So yeah, this is his main, well, his main skill. We've seen him use it a couple of times already. It is the long range arrow, which on first cast you you start there. Oh, are they going to get this kill? Yes, they are. So Olaf in a complete wrong position to take advantage of that of the tower shots that this Malphite took, and yeah, they may actually be able to finish off the Olaf. No, he's going to be safe anyway. So yeah, this is while preparing. Yeah, you get a less movement speed, but you're never going to use it as a defensive thing anyway. So yeah, I don't really understand why they decreased the movement speed. Maybe because then you cannot chase someone, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and if you don't cast it in 4 seconds, it will give you back your mana, which is, yeah, kind of random. But okay, Blighted Quiver, basic attacks, deal 10 bonus magic damage, and apply Blight, stack 3 times. Blah blah, and then you can detonate that. It seems kind of like the poison from Teemo, which also applies stacks to the, well, not stacks, but applies to the opponents and does extra damage for each attack. So that also has kind of the on-hit effect and the damage over time effect, and the damage over time has now become a triggering thing. So anyway, other abilities trigger the Blight, dealing magic damage equal to blah blah blah. Yeah, it's based on your the maximum health of the target, and it skills with AP, which is kind of interesting. So I'm not sure how much it skills, and it will probably change over time how much it skills, because those are most of the times the skills that actually change. But yeah, it is a very nice skill to have. It's definitely going to be something that is the late game skill. It's kind of like what, yeah, as I said, Teemo has, but also might be something like Vayne has. Vayne also has the 3 stacks, and then you trigger it, but that automatically triggers after 3 stacks the Silver Bolt. That is also based on a percentage damage, and yeah, I don't know exactly how this one will work out, but it seems really powerful, especially late game if you have magic penetration. So if you build him with magic penetration, because this is going to be your main skill. Yeah, well, I don't know how that would work, but it might actually work. So you would build attack speed with AP or something like that. I don't know, because it seems like a strange combination. Definitely not a combination we normally see. So Warwick coming in here, getting the easy kill here, and the other guy is gone already. So the Hail of Arrows, which seems rather a pricey spell. Well, 80 mana. Okay, it's not that bad. Yeah, we've seen it a couple of times already. It is a circle of arrows which actually fall at different times. So kind of like the Make It Rain from Misfortune. And yeah, I'm sorry to make so many comparisons to skills of other champions, but that's just what it is. It is, well, most of the new champions are just have the same skills as old champions, but then with, well, with different graphical effects, which really don't change the champion at all. But the overall thing, the overall play of the champion will of course change. So yeah, it slows down the enemy champions, and it reduces healing effects. So it slows down just like the Make It Rain from Misfortune. And the reduced healing effects, yeah, I guess that's something that has to do with the current meta game, because everyone everyone uses heal in bottom lane now. And well, heal got nerfed, so now they have to have additional skills even too, because Riot Games can never do things in small steps. They always need to make like the 75% changes to the game to throw off the play style of people, or I don't know, instead of balancing it, just completely reversing the effects in the other way. So instead of making well, the heal was overpowered. Everybody knew that once they released the new heal. And yeah, now it goes from overpowered to severely underpowered, and yeah, because of all of these changes, I don't know how much they nerfed the actual heal. I can actually, no, I don't know all of the levels there, but. Yeah, they nerfed heal, but not only did they do that, they also released a champion that has reduced healing, so that's the way they work. Anyhow, then the Change of Corruption. This is really an interesting kind of yeah, skill. It yeah, it throws out kind of a serpent-like thingy, a tendril of corruption as they call it here, which stuns and deals some damage. But if there are other champions around, it will actually jump to them, and then if there are other champions around those champions, it will jump to them. But it will only apply the damage to each champion once. Yeah, that's about it. So we are 2-1 currently, and let's get into the game. So, interesting skill set to say the least. It is at least a skill set that, well, provides you with a lot of utility. You have a stun, you have slow, you have percentage based damage. You have very large range damage here, and well, you have, I guess, yeah, some, I don't know, attack speed. Yeah, so you basically have everything in one champion, everything that you could possibly want in an AD carry. And as I said, you might want to try him out. I don't know the ratios, but you might want to try him out with some AP, because maybe it is worth it. But it seems that he is now played as an AD champion at least. But maybe in the future he will become kind of a hybrid champion. We don't have a lot of hybrid, real hybrid champions that can actually go hybrid. So we have a couple like Akali. Akali is a true hybrid champion, and then we have Kayle, and yeah, maybe Teemo. I don't know why he just fired the arrows over there, but there was nobody there. But the jungler is going to come in, and they are going to finish off one of these kills. Come on, Warwick, dude, you're way behind. And yeah, getting the tendrils there on both of these enemy champions and getting the double kill here, well, with the team. Yeah, nicely done. So yeah, the top lane apparently lost because it was a 1 versus 2 lane, but that's no problem, because you should just let them finish your turrets, let them kill it, and in the meantime, or after that rather, you're going to have no problem farming, because, well, what are they going to do? They're not going to follow you into your jungle area. So that was a good trade. The support for apparently fed carry, because he gave 544 gold, which is quite a lot. So that means that he must be fed quite a lot. 7 and 1 indeed. So 7 kills in a row before getting killed. And yeah, so Pantheon should have realized that was not a good idea. That is not a good trade. But maybe he just wanted the 200 gold or 150 gold that this guy was still worth. Because he is actually... oh, he's 3 and 3. Never mind. Never mind. It's Teemo is 0 and 3. I thought Malphite didn't pick up any kills recently, but that may still be the case. But yeah, still 300 golds for, well, the 800 gold or something that he just gave to the opponents is definitely not worth it. And come on, are they going to pick him off? No. No, they are not. So does this give movement speed as well? No, just attack speed, so no movement speed. So that's the only thing that's missing here. The only thing that's missing from this champion would be the movement speed. That would be something useful. And yeah, these ultimates really not channeled together at all. They're still going to get the kill. And yeah, once again, Malphite dying, but they do pick up the kill. So did Teemo really buy an Oracle? Really? He's 0 and 3, now 1 and 4, with 31 minions, and he bought an Oracles? That is kind of crazy. I don't see why they would need an Oracles. They're completely dominating here. They aren't going for any of the objectives. So they're not going for Baron, they're not going for Dragon, so you don't need to have an Oracles just to have it. You need it to make sure that the enemy, well, doesn't invade your jungle or doesn't snipe you when you're trying to accomplish something. But yeah, it's not really useful to have an Oracles if you're not doing anything with it. So come on, move, show me what he does. So yeah, we're going to just wait around a little bit here. Hope to watch this. Malphite once again dying. So that's at least the third time in a row. And the whole enemy team is up here. And yeah, no skills left on Vladimir, it seems. Well, definitely no ultimate. And he used his other skills previous to that kill. So this should be up at some point, obviously. But yeah, let's see. So, all in all, I think this new champion, Varus, is actually a good champion. He has a very good set of abilities. He will definitely be very strong at some point. But it all depends on whether people like to play him. Because if nobody likes to play him, they're not going to get very good with him. And yeah, if nobody plays him well, then what's going to happen? Yeah, nobody will develop a build for him, and yeah, we won't be seeing him a lot more. It's kind of like with what's the Frost, the one that rides on a pig. I don't even remember her name. Sejani? Yeah, that's probably it. So Sejani is ridiculous in the amount of CC she brings to the team. She's kind of like Leona, but then as a jungler, because Leona is normally a support. She is completely ridiculous, but nobody likes to play her for some reason. I don't know exactly why. And yeah, because of that, there is no real build for her. There is no missing the ultimate there. There is no real reason for them to go with well, no, there is no real reason for anyone to make a build for her, because if you don't like playing her and you're not going to play her a lot, come on, ult. Oh, he already used his ult? I didn't see him. And Malphite's going to die again. No, he's still alive. He is still alive. He's having some trouble, but he actually survived the fight. Woohoo! So yeah, Varus again, a champion that is going for 2 Doran's Blades and puts level 2 into the Infinity Edge with the Vampiric Scepter backup, and of course using the last slot for the health potion. So at least someone understands that you need sustain. And this Teemo once again buying an Oracles. It is not a smart thing to do. Ooh, this is going to be very painful for both teams, but yeah. Both teams have a Teemo, both teams have a Vladimir. It's kind of funny that way. And I guess this Malphite doesn't work against this enemy team. Or, well, maybe the Vladimir works, but it's just that he doesn't work. So yeah, Vladimir Malphite is going to pick up this kill, which makes him worth 300 gold again. So hopefully he won't screw it up this time. So they aced the enemy team, but they're not going to get anything out of that, because the enemy team is going to be up at the same time that they are up. They didn't really have anyone remaining while they had the Malphite remaining, who is starting to get a little tankier, which means that he might actually stay alive for more than just this one team fight. And yeah, they're not going to get the dragon, they're not going to get a tower out of it. In general, it is just going to be, yeah, just an ace. It's a 4 for 5 trade or team fight, however you want to put that. I like the attack animation. I think it's going to be really messy once the team fight starts, but I like the fact that he doesn't just shoot an arrow, it actually has something trailing there. And that's, yeah, I don't know. It looks kind of cool. So when the bow glows, he actually just killed either a champion or he got an assist or a kill on a champion, or he got minion kill. So that is the innate ability, the extra attack speed, and yeah, because of that the bow glows. So oh, come on, just use your ultimate on this this Vladimir already. So Vladimir is going to get rooted by the ult, but nothing is going to come out of that. Unfortunately, they cannot follow up. And I would have said that the Q would have been able to reach that, but oh, painful this. Yep, Ace on the other side, but they still have 4 champions available, so plus the Pantheon is probably going to come in with his ultimate, and yeah, they're not going to do anything with it. Maybe we're going to get Dragon? Nope. They are just going to stand around and do nothing until they get killed. Kind of funny. So Varus is back up, and it's time to go for Dragon, man. It's time to go for Dragon. So Vladimir using his ultimate there with the ignite and actually getting that kill. I would have expected that to not work that way, but it did. So yeah, well played. Apparently the ultimate doing quite a lot of damage already, even though he doesn't have that much AP yet. It's 200 AP. But I guess we're at 22 minutes, so people aren't that tanky yet. Don't have that much HP. So the ultimate going on nothing. Is that a skill shot or? Yeah. It is a skill shot, okay. So that changes how effective it will be. So you can actually dodge it. That is interesting. So there's someone over here. Yep, we saw that. And that was not smart to go in there then. But Teemo is going to die here. Yep. And is this Vladimir actually going to live? No, 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 no. He has to go through the entire enemy team. And that is not going to work out. So everything in black and white once again. And the enemy team is not going to be able to do a whole lot. They are going to push the turret a little bit. Malphite being a little bit too far forward, but yeah, Teemo picking up the kill, so it's all good. And they are going to do a little bit of damage to this turret, but not enough to make them worry. So our team is behind still, and has been behind all game, so I wonder what they're going to do to make up for that. Yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do at this point. If people, well, people can start playing better. That would help. For example, this Malphite, I think. Yeah, he needs to stop just suiciding in all the time without his team. Vladimir is doing okay-ish, but yeah, he's 7 and 10, so he's not doing that well. And Teemo, yeah, he lost the top lane, which is, yeah, which sucks, but he is still reasonably fed on minions. He should just go farm a little bit, go farm some lanes or jungle or whatever, and stop just trying to team fight all the time. Because if you're behind, you don't want to fight, you want to defend, you want to farm up, make sure that you can farm more than the opponents. And that's exactly what they're not doing here. So the enemy team all in this bush, all getting damaged by the mushroom. So this piercing arrow now has an 8-second cooldown, and yeah, that is quite good actually. I mean, it is a really long-range skill, it does a lot of damage, and normally we see a lot longer cooldowns on those kind of skills. But I guess, yeah, it is okay. Oh, once again missing the ultimate, and missing the Q, because, well, he was in pool, so finally they get the kill on the Vladimir, which is a good thing to have. And are they now finally going to be able to pick off the rest of this team? And it seems the answer is no. So they're 3 kills behind, but the 3 kills are not important at this point anymore, because, well, 3 kills on 30 is only 10%, and if you get 1 dragon, that is already more than those 3 kills. So yeah, Warwick going in alone and actually owning 2 champions, but probably going to get killed here. Oh wow, how fat is he? Oh wow, yeah, well, going Madras Blood Razor first, which is definitely a bad item to go for, but then yeah, going for the Wit's End second, and that makes his attack speed so ridiculous. Yeah, the better item would be some lifesteal item, obviously, because you want to maximize the lifesteal on him. So it doesn't have to be a lifesteal item; it can also just be something that improves his lifesteal. But Madras Blood Razor definitely doesn't. Yeah, increase your survivability or your battle strength. It just increases your damage by a little bit, and it is really pricey. Yeah, obviously that is not what you need. You need something, well, like the armor. I forgot what it's called. I'll look it up because I wanted to say the name and I completely whiffed on it. This one, Spirit Visage. That would actually be very good, much better than the Madras Blood Razor. And you can still get the Madras Razors and then turn it into Wriggle's Lantern. That is way better to go for, because it gives you extra lifesteal, it provides you with some armor, provides you with some extra damage. So the damage on Madras no, hang on, the Wriggle's Lantern yeah, is probably just as good as the one on the Blood Razor after all of the magic resist effects, because there is still magic resist to be accounted for, and it is not as great as it seems to be. So Vladimir, just get out of there. Okay, already surrender. So yeah, definitely not the best game we've ever seen, but we got to see the new champion in action. Varus seems to be a pretty decent champion. In my opinion, his skill set is very good. He can do a lot of good things, and I'm really looking forward to getting more games from him. Possibly with some, yeah, some new builds. Maybe someone has a new build. Maybe he just builds like any other AD. Maybe it's just the best to go for the Infinity Edge and Phantom Dancer into, I don't know, Bloodthirster, something like that. But maybe he can be built in a different way, because he has this kind of Teemo-esque quality. Maybe the Teemo items are good on him. So the what's it called? Melody, for example. Maybe Melody is good on him, because it adds attack speed, and since he already gets the attack damage from his Blight, I don't know. Well, I guess time will tell, and we'll just have to see. So for now, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.